The Baviaans is a endurance race.
It takes place over 24 hours.
It's 230 kilometers.
Starting in the middle of the Karoo, Willemore.
Traversing the Baviaans Kloof wilderness area, then finish in Jeffreys Bay.
It's a team event. Almost everybody rides into the night.
We generally start without lights, and then we try and get to the second major checkpoint where we have the boxes at Baviaans.
We have these 27-litre crates.
And in those crates you pack the stuff that you might need.
Whether it be a spare tyre, bottom brackets, spare hangers for your bike, cables, etc.
The fastest guys, they don't need 24 hours to complete the event. The last guys in is normally about 23 hours and 59 minutes.
What I find the most enjoyable is that you interact with your friends.
Bachelor before a wedding next weekend.
You have the same mission to complete the race and have fun and suffer together.
Very unique, very incredible scenery. Kind of like once in a lifetime. I'll never miss it. That's why I try and do every one every year.
Hier is maar waar ons baie hardloop en bietjie fietsry loop. Dit is maar ons stamping grounds hierdie.
Ja.
Ja, dat is een terrible foto.
Dit is al foto wat ek het van 2005.
Ja. I'm Berend Marsing from Knysna. I'm one of the GPs in town. The very first one. The very first one, we got to Pakhuis, and then one of our team members got off his bike and he decided that's it. And it took a lot of motivation to get him back on the bike. I actually thought we're not going to make that one because of that, but he got on and we finished. No, I never planned to do all of them, but that just happened. That just happened. That was at the finish line on my 15th Baviaans. So that was quite a milestone. In 2004, we did the first Baviaans. We had no idea what we were in for. We really had no idea. It was more or less at the same time that the Epic started. It was either the same or there was a year difference. So the people that arrived at the race in 2004 were all like hardcore mountain bikers, but we didn't know what this kind of distance would do to us. Yes. As you can see, one bottle. We're old school and tough. One bottle, KG. It should be okay. We were a four-man team with two people in the backup car and a 4x4 trailer, plus a gas stove, plus two tents. Everybody had a sleeping bag. We thought we were going to be out there for the full 24 hours. We had no idea what waited for us. But
Sorry, is that just for your team?
that's for our team. Just for our team, we had a 4x4, two drivers, trailer, sleeping bag. In actual fact, we didn't know what was going to happen. It's only when we reached Kondomo that we had to make a decision. Are we going to sleep over and camp, or are we just going to do 30 kilometers more and see what happens? So we did the extra 30 kilometers. So we continued riding and we finished I think just before midnight actually. And we were quite stoked with ourselves. I think Vickers was as unsure as we were whether this was going to be pulled off in one go. I think he was just as happy as we were that it all worked out so well.
Lekker, lekker.
Sit julle fans aan, die wind weer agter ons waai.
Ja,
Okay.
the idea of Baviaans did not happen in a light bulb moment, so to speak. It actually took about 7 years to develop. I'm Wikus van der Walt. I'm an ex-nature conservator. I used to work for Cape Nature for many years. I'm from George in the Garden Route area. The Baviaans Kloof and Gamkas Kloof and all these nature reserves in the old Cape, those years are close to my heart. The Baviaans Kloof, of course, it is the biggest wilderness area in South Africa. It's over 500,000 hectares in size, and a wilderness area has got a higher conservation status than a national park, for instance. And the reason for that is, if you look at the whole of South Africa, it's only got 9 biomes, different biomes, and 7 of them occur in the Baviaans Kloof. So, which makes it, from a fauna and flora point of view, very unique. From the first time we thought of doing something through the Baviaans Kloof, we didn't know how to approach it because it's such a huge distance. And there's only one road going in and out of Baviaans Kloof, so there's no circuit. So it was difficult to figure out how to present this event. So eventually, me and a friend decided, let's just take our bikes to Willowmore, start riding and see how far we get. And that's where the whole route and 230 kilometers came from. In 2004 we did the first one, which was also a nail-bite affair because we didn't know what to expect. But I must say, up at Andrieskraal, which is here top of Never Ender, when I was sitting there as the sun sets and there was no cyclists approaching, I was thinking very hard where the mistakes was on my route maps because I thought they might have took a wrong turn. And as I started building up my stress levels, the first 2 lights appeared over the horizon, which was quite a relief. And from that day onwards, I think the format and the way we present the event has stayed the same.
Maar ons het maar gehoor van die event en toe ons dink daai eerste of tweede keer het ons maar ook maar draai entrepreneurs wees en koeldranke afgevat en ys afgevat. Daarna het Wikus hulle ons genader om te help met kos te verskaf aan die mense.
Ons baie lekker hoor. Die geheim is daar binne. Die geheim is daar.
Ja, ek is David Smit. Ek is maar 'n boer van die Baviaans Kloof, bly op Kleinpoort. Smitskraal het 'n stukkie sentiment, 'n sagte plek vir my. My pa is vroeër jare daar onteien met die bou van die dam. Dit is vir my nogal baie spesiaal dat ons 'n stukkie van die event se bydrae op Smitskraal kan doen. Ek onthou ons het daai eerste paar jaar het ons met sulke die gewone braairoostertjies gewerk. En nou hoeveel sosaties pak en worspakkie op so 'n rooster, so dit was nogal 'n taamlike rondval. Ek moet sê ou was taamlik opgewees. Ek skiet met permitte en sê met die Bavaria permit, ek skiet in die nag, so kom nader. Ek dink die impak op die diere is ook baie minder. So ja, kudu en hier en daar kom 'n rooibok of 'n springbok of 'n gemsbok glip in. Ja, maar dit is 99% is dit maar kudu vleis. Die goed wat jy gaan koop. Die bors en al. Dit dra tog deel tot die gemeenskap by. Die roosterkoeke wat ons op Smitskraal verskaf aan die mense, 10 mense van die gemeenskap wat dit maak vir ons. Sosaties in die worsvoorbereiding is 14 dae per event se voorbereiding. Die vleis is soos jy gesien het, daar's geen seënings in nie. En dit vat tyd. Daar is nou vleise worse oorbly. Dit bly by ons in die koelkamers na die maandagooggend toe en dan gaan hulle na die skooltjie toe te Simonsoek vir die kinders wat daar by die voedingsprogram inwerk. So daar word niks vermorsie en ons probeer maar soveel as moontlik hulle ook deel maak daarvan.
ago, we saw that our waiting list for people to get into the event was bigger than the entries to the event, that we decided it's time to do the second one, second weekend. And contacting everybody involved, it was quite an astounding, yes, we're all there. Once that's been established, we decided to bring in the second event, and that's how the current race has unfolded, the race and the repeat.
Now I've immigrated, I'm over in Europe. I came over from Ireland. Been over there 4 years now. This is the 10th in a row now. So I flew out on Monday from Cape Town. The one bag with the longs is still in Cape Town because that arrived late. But fortunately hand luggage was all that I needed.
Baviaans are one of those anchor events in our tourism calendar that brings so many people down here to our beautiful shores. With the Baviaans being around for so long, it's time that we elevate this event and just make it a big anchor event for people to come and see what Koga has to offer.
Lekker waar nie, maar sy het ons in stront geval. Dan wil ek het tot hier na arm gesit. Ja, maar dat tot hier so.
To get to where we are now with this event is just impossible without the family getting involved and each one doing his bit. And even the extended family. If I speak of the extended family, it is the people helping at the checkpoints, the sponsors, even Eastern Cape Parks and tourism that's involved. Most important aspect of it is the clients out there, the riders. Without their feedback and the absolute wonderful responses we get after an event like this, I think we probably would have given up a long time ago.